Good evening and welcome to BFS Bev. If this is your first time tuning in, welcome to my YouTube channel. Just wanted to do a quick live stream tonight. I know it's Monday evening. Folks are coming in from work, school, with different routines on a Monday. And it's kind of late, but I just wanted to open the stream for a few minutes and just do this live. So tonight I just wanted to talk about appreciation. Showing appreciation. Yesterday I uploaded a video and this was highlighting a 60th birthday party, and I've been getting a lot of comments on the video. Just want to say thanks to everybody who's been showing support to my work, um, commenting, sharing the videos out, and again, running the playlist. Those who have been doing so, thank you very much. I have one person here already. When you guys come in, if you can just like the stream, I would really appreciate it. Give the stream a thumbs up, and yeah, share me out if you can. I really appreciate it. And also connecting. Earlier today I was connecting with a few other people on Instagram. So if you guys have an Instagram account, you can connect with me on Instagram. It's the same as my YouTube name, BFS Bev. And again, just leave a message and I will be able to connect with you further. So tonight, yes, as I mentioned, I just want to talk about appreciation. So as I mentioned yesterday, the video that I uploaded was a 60th birthday party, and it was an awesome party. It was a really fun time, and the comments that I've been getting on the video, it looks like it was a wedding. Um, I had the pleasure, and I was selected as a photographer. Some of you guys know that I do photography, so I was actually there at the event taking the photos, and that's what you guys have been seeing in the video. And a lot of times people take others for granted. They don't show appreciation, and you wait until this person is passed away, and then you have all these big celebration at the time the individual cannot even appreciate it. So I believe in showing appreciation to folks while they are here, while they are able to appreciate, whatever your heart desire for you to do to show them that you appreciate them. Um, I have two kids, and I try my best with them to teach them to be grateful, show appreciation. I want to highlight my eldest daughter who recently graduated from Florida State University. Go Knowles, Kalea. You guys have probably heard me mention her before. And my daughter, a couple of years back, she launched a GoFundMe, and a lot of people, I see I have 3 people here. Welcome to the stream. If you can just hit the like button, that would be great. And if you can share out the stream, I would really appreciate it. And so the Shuriken family, they funded her a $10,000 scholarship, and I was really excited. She was excited. Our whole entire family, we were really happy to, see that she got some funds to help her on her journey through college. And one day my daughter was just talking to me, and she just said to me, "Ma, I ordered some cookies and everything like that, and I mailed it out to the Shuriken Foundation. So, just to say thank you." And I was really impressed with that because I didn't have to tell her to show appreciation. It just came out. So a lot of times, parents, we don't, kids learn from what they see, and you don't have to drill things in their head. If they see that you are a giving person, most likely it'll come automatic to them. And, if you see that it's not coming automatic to your children, you want to teach them. You want to tell them the importance of being, kind and showing gratitude, when somebody do something nice for you. Um, and like I said, it could be, just different things that you can do to show appreciation. Um, if you have somebody who maybe picks up your kid from school, if you're working and you're unable to get to, maybe to school to pick up your children every day, and you have maybe a neighbor, a friend, a coworker, something like that. and this person every day they do this and they don't ask for anything. You could just stop sometime and just like maybe get like a fruit basket or something like that. Show appreciation to the individual. Yes, a lot of times we say thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you is good, but sometimes it speaks volume when you can go above, and beyond the usual thank you to show appreciation. Today, a very special person celebrated a birthday today, Miss Yolanda Davis. Shanice and Mommy Corner, welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining me. I really appreciate it. Um, we're just talking about appreciation. And, I saw some photos on Instagram, of her celebrating her birthday. And, it warms my heart to see kids, well, she has not kids, but they are all grown adults now. They're older, have families of their own, and doesn't live at home anymore. But to take the time out to appreciate, your loved ones, and I'm pretty sure she was very happy to, have a nice birthday celebration today, just enjoying herself and, you know what I mean? Just seeing that, you weren't taken for granted. You've been given over the years, she's also a grandma. She's been given over the years and helping out raise up her grandkids and stuff like that. And again, just to see, that the day just didn't go by and just, a happy birthday. That was really nice. I'm not that close to this individual, but I did send her a text, a heartfelt message, to just tell her that I do appreciate having her in my life. So Yolanda, if you're hearing this message, happy birthday to you. And I truly, from the bottom of my heart, I do appreciate you. May you be blessed to see many more wonderful birthdays. And I want to also speak to husbands tonight. Husbands. A lot of time, I have 4 people here in the stream. Thank you for joining me. And if you guys can just remember to hit the thumbs up, that'll be awesome. And if you can share out the stream, I would really appreciate it. Adventurous Life Squad, thank you for joining me on the stream. You guys are really, really amazing. I try to send out, I know I don't have a schedule with my live streams and everything like that, but I try to give a little heads up when I'm going live, and I do appreciate the love when you guys come in and cheer me on. So, and sometimes when the comments come in, you get distracted with what you're saying, so just bear with me. And yes, I was saying I want to talk to husbands. A lot of times you have, mothers, and you guys we do a lot. I'm not saying the dads don't do a lot, but mothers, we do a lot. We're with our kids, we're raising up our kids, and sometimes people look at it like, well, it's your duty. Yes, it's your children, and we go above and beyond. But at times it's amazing if, husband can just say, honey, don't cook dinner tonight. I'm taking you out on a date. Get the kids ready. Let's just eat out tonight, just to show appreciation. Like, you don't have to wait for a special occasion to do so, and vice versa. The wife, you might have a husband who goes above and beyond for the family, and you just want to just stop at the end of the day, maybe give a massage or something like that, or just do something nice to show him that you appreciate him. Birthdays, a lot of times we go above and beyond on birthdays, and that's cool, that's nice. Birthdays are once a year. There's like 4 weeks mainly in a month. Most of the weeks in a month, you'll see like 4 weeks. Sometimes we have 5, right? And once a month, I understand everybody live like on a budget and stuff like that, but if once a month I have 5 people here with me, thank you guys for cheering me on here. Welcome to BFS Bev. If this is your first time, I welcome you to the stream. And as I mentioned, you work hard and you just don't feel like appreciated. You feel like your family don't highlight, haven't highlight you. They don't have 2 daughters. I still have a husband, yes. And husband, I always try. I do appreciate everybody, my friends, my family, everything like that. But my immediate family, the people who live at home with me, I really try my best to, to show them that I appreciate them. And I know sometimes people think like, oh, you go above and beyond. Hi, welcome to the stream. I am fine, thank you. And you, hope you had a nice day at school. We're talking about appreciating parents. Well, not parents, but just showing appreciation. But I said that because I know, you're young still, and eventually you'll get older and you'll understand the drill of showing appreciation. So yes, and like I said, what it is, you might do like a birthday dinner or something like that, or you do like a just a special day to just show appreciation to this individual. Um, I know a while back I saw a nice uh, note that mom had shared, and talking about how you showed appreciation to her, appreciate having her as mommy, and don't forget daddy too. But yes, guys, as I said, we just have to be intentional as a people, to show appreciation to others. Like some people will just show appreciation. I'm here stumbling over my words, only because they feel like they are obligated to do something for someone. Like, no, you should show appreciation. It should come out from within. You should do it because God placed it inside of you to just do this to this individual, or for this individual. They don't have to be related to you. The individual don't have to be, like I said, you know all close with you and everything like that. As I mentioned earlier, it could be like a neighbor or something like that, who every day they are going out and they're running up and down with their own kids, and they don't mind helping you out. And you'll hear thank you, and that's cool. Thank you is good, but do something beyond the thank you. um, you know you might, like I said, get a fruit basket, something, a gift card. That's also nice, and just show appreciation. um, some people sometimes don't even take the time to say it. It could be verbal. It don't have to cost you anything, because I know a lot of times, sometimes people have like financial issues. Hey, Aaron's going global, welcome to the stream. We're talking about showing appreciation tonight. So just here chilling out for a few minutes. Excuse me. So thank you for joining me here on the stream. I'm not going to be on too long tonight, but I just wanted to pop in for a few minutes and connect with the people out here on YouTube. So again, I have 3 people so far. Well, I have 5 people looking here. Guys, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. A lot of times people pop into the live and they don't remember. They don't remember to hit the like button. So yes, we do appreciate when you click the thumbs up. So thumbs up the live stream. And again, if you're able to share out on social media, you can do so. And so I was mentioning the party that I aired on Sunday. Was just watching the Hawaiian party video. Yes. And read the comments. Some of the comments was very hilarious. But I mean, it was a wonderful celebration. Celebrating their mom's 60th birthday. And they went above and beyond. That place was beautiful, nicely decorated, and you could tell that they spent. That was intentional. And I'm sure their mom appreciated what the children did for her. Because like a lot of times children grow up, they become adults, they have lives of their own, and like, oh, mom, dad, I'm busy. And they don't stop to like show their parents that they appreciate what they did for them. So I was really impressed, really touched to see, you know, how much they put out there for her. Some of the comments in the videos, some people mentioned that it looked like they were like at a wedding. I'm telling you, it looked like a little wedding for but she deserved it, and I'm pretty sure she was very happy with what her kids put up for her. So showing appreciation, guys. There's so many different things that one can do to let somebody know that they appreciate them. Like for example, if somebody is sick, and you have been like taking care of this person. You're not a nurse, but God placed it in your heart, and you helping this individual out and everything like that. Then this person is okay, they're back on their feet, and again, they'll say thank you, and that's cool. But I mean, you could go out there. You might know what this person like. Maybe you don't know what they like, and gift cards are always like a good way to say thank you. You give somebody a grocery gift card. You could go to the grocery store and get some groceries. Who can reject like groceries, right? We all need food. We need to eat daily, except you're fasting and stuff like that. So you could get like a nice gift card, like from Publix or Walmart or something like that, and just tell this person, I appreciate you, thank you, and give it to them. Flowers. A lot of people like to give flowers and stuff like that. Even letters. a heartfelt letters. It doesn't have to cost anything. I mean, maybe you guys have some more ideas of showing appreciation that you off the top of my head thinking about things that I have done to show appreciation. It might be a friend. This friend goes above and beyond for you, and when you're out in the store and you see something nice, might be a little plaque or something like that. Plaque is nice, and the words maybe that individual has like a job and you want to purchase this and give it to them so that they can place it in their office, and every time somebody sees it and they ask about it, it'll bring back to them who purchased this for them. So that's another way you could show appreciation. um, Again, husbands appreciating your wife, that's very important, guys, because a lot of times some husbands, they don't take time to appreciate their wife, and that's how a lot of marriages fail. Then somebody else comes in and try to appreciate your wife, and then you get upset and everything like that, but the wife was there all the time going above and beyond for the family, and you don't show appreciation. Cook them a nice crucial meal. That's the best appreciation gift ever. Adventurous Life Squad just popped into the building. Now this YouTube channel, this lady's always talking about food. So I'm here talking to the viewers tonight, and she have me here laughing. Oh, crucial meal. Yeah, that's good too. A nice meal. That's another way you could show appreciation. A lot of times we think like, okay, we have to spend ton loads of money. A nice meal, you might know something that your spouse like, and you want to surprise him, with dinner, and fix up the table nice, and it make him feel like a king. My older sister Lisa, and she has 9 kids, and I learned a lot from her, and she would give me like a lot of tips, and say, when your husband come home, you could fix up the table nice and make a spread for him, like he's like you guys are expecting a guest, and he's probably gonna ask who's coming over. Like, no, we don't have a guest, this is just all for you. All these things I took advice. She's been married for several years, and have a beautiful marriage with her husband Cephas, my brother-in-law. And so you take tips from people who have a successful marriage. So I must say, when she would give these advice, I would put it into play, because I want to show appreciation to my spouse and to let him feel appreciated. But a lot of times, some women, we're intentional and we do stuff like that, but a lot of times the guys are laid back, and they don't really like go above and beyond to show their spouse that they appreciate them, and that's just not cool. So guys, you know if you're like I don't want to say a couch potato, but with your ways of taking the initiative to do things, sometimes you guys want to step it up a little bit, and let your spouse know that you appreciate them. Also, I don't want to forget, because they have some people who are in relationship, and they're not married, but they have been with this individual, and maybe they have a live-in relationship, maybe they may not, it doesn't matter. But maybe the mother of your child, you know what I mean? Sometimes relationships don't work out and people break up and stuff like that. And mom is there taking care of the kids and still being a mom to that child. And it speaks volume when dad, just shows appreciation. The fact that, she's a single mother, she's not living with another person to help out cook them. Okay, I'm seeing this. I don't know why the messages are showing replay again. The same message, but it's okay. This popped up already. But yeah, guys, feel free to drop a comment here and there while I'm talking. As you guys know, Bev, she could talk a lot. But I don't want to talk too much tonight. I'm just gonna talk for a few minutes, and we're talking about showing appreciation. So you know, as I mentioned, single mothers, taking care of the kids, and sometimes the dads don't show appreciation, like, or some of them wait till like Mother's Day. That's not the only time, to show appreciation to someone. Mother's Day is nice, Father's Day is nice. It's a day that we recognize mothers, fathers, but throughout the year, sometimes you could just like bring something nice, for the woman, and let her feel appreciation, or send something, mail something. Surprises are nice, you know what I mean? I like surprises. And same thing, females. Don't just always be expecting and then you don't give back. So it goes both ways, okay? It's good to receive. You're happy to be appreciated, show that man you appreciate him as well. With the children as well, kids, like my dad. As I mentioned to you guys before, my dad is widowed. And I always try to, give him a call and check on him to see how he's doing. And that's showing appreciation, phone calls, you know. And like a lot of kids, when I say kids, they're not really young kids. I'm talking about older adults. You were a kid once and you have grown up. You're now an adult. And some of them are still taking from their parents. Nothing inside tells them it's time to give back. And that's very sad. It's very sad. Don't always, take. Just be intentional about showing appreciation, guys. Maybe you don't have much money, but maybe you have a gift of, like, for example, my daughter bakes. If you guys saw that Mother's Day cake she made for me a couple of months back, she had baked a really nice Mother's Day cake. And I was so touched to see that, because I know it wasn't just a regular cake she baked, guys. Okay, she decorated the cake really nice. You could see that she went above and beyond to show me, Mom, you appreciate it, and I like that. And now you guys might be saying, oh well, Mom got a cake, what about that? Oh yeah, she's done that too. She's baked for that. She's decorated cake. My husband likes the ocean, the waters and stuff like that. My daughter has baked a cake for him before and put her little artwork on it, to show that she appreciates him as well. So, for the young ones who are listening to me tonight, you guys tuned in for a reason. Maybe you may not think about it off the top of your head. How can I show appreciation to Mom or Dad? And you could sometimes just ask Mom and Dad, is there something that I can do for you today or this week? Besides your regular chores and stuff like that, you can ask, and that shows that, what they have been teaching you to show, to teach you about appreciation, that you're getting it, you know what I mean? Because you're actually putting it into play by what you're saying. And then don't just say it and don't follow up with it. Do it, okay? So maybe Mom might say, can you take the dog for like a walk or something like that, because I'm tired. And you go and you walk the dog and you give her a break from doing that, tonight or something like that. So there's so many different ways of appreciating others. I have 7 people here with me in the stream, and I'm here doing an unannounced live stream. So I do appreciate everyone who stopped in on this tonight. As I mentioned, I don't have a schedule with my live stream. I just want to do freestyling for right now. Oh my God, I have 8 people here in the stream tonight. So thank you guys. If it's this first time here, welcome to BFS Bev. And I have been saying earlier to the ones who joined in me since the stream started, thank you to everybody who have been watching my videos and sharing out my videos, who have been running my playlists. I have several playlists on my channel, but I have asked you guys to take a look at the BFS Bev run this playlist. And if you can watch the videos, and sometimes, folks fall asleep on the videos, that's fine, because I know you're watching TV when you're tired, right? That happens to me too. I have 9 people here with me tonight on the stream. Guys, if you just joined in, if you could please hit the thumbs up, Welcome to BFS Bev. And we're just talking about showing appreciation. So if you guys want to drop some comments in here, it helps when we're having like conversation back and forth instead of me. I know I talk a lot, guys. I know I talk a lot, and sometimes I just keep going and going and going, but feel free to chime in and drop your comments here and there. And showing appreciation, for example, you might know city girl, country woman. Hey, welcome to the stream. This is the first time seeing you, so thank you for joining me here at BFS Bev. I will definitely check out, if you have a YouTube channel, please comment below to let me know, so after the stream I could go and check you out. And thanks for joining me. Feel free to take a look at the videos on my channel and the various playlists that I have. Again, like I said, there's just so many different things that one can do to show appreciation to the loved ones. Adventurous Squad, you mentioned earlier about cooking a nice meal. As I mentioned, my daughter bakes. It could be a pie. You could bake something. Like if you like baking, so not everybody likes cooking, right? So if you like baking, you could bake a nice homemade, pie or something like that. And if you're not skilled with baking, maybe you could go to, the bakery and pick up some fresh, you know, cookies or a nice cake or something like that. Or even be intentional about having a nice custom cake made and bring it for this person to show that you appreciate it. A few years ago, my husband had celebrated his 40th birthday, and I appreciate him, for being a good husband, taking care of me and my kids throughout the years. He has done a lot. I cannot forget what is a cruiser meal. This is so true. Okay, a cruiser meal. So I am from St. Croix, United States Virgin Islands, and people from St. Croix, they refer to us as Crucians. So the comment that you're reading when they say a Crucian meal, so basically somebody like me, who a Crucian woman, we like to cook, so we cook something nice, might be a nice cultural dish that we know that our loved ones like, and we show appreciation. Thanksgiving time, that's nice, but don't wait for Thanksgiving, guys. For example, like I would cook macaroni and cheese, that's a favorite, but we like potato stuffing. Oh God, let me don't start talking about all this food here on the stream before I lose focus on the topic, showing appreciation. but when I do cook all these nice things, you have Johnny cake and fish cake and fungi and oh guys, Fluffy's Kitchen. If you guys haven't checked out her YouTube channel, you could see some of the cultural stuff that we cook. And we show appreciation, not just through the food and stuff like that, but again, it could be through food, if this individual likes to eat. Like I know my husband likes to eat. And so, I would make a nice meal or something like that. And sometimes just surprise him with something he wasn't expecting. So when he comes in from work, he would have this nice meal there waiting. So yes, it doesn't have to just be restaurant style, guys. For those of you who are living on a budget, you could cook a meal at home and show appreciation. As I mentioned, those of you who like baking, you could make a nice, cake or cookies or something like that. You guys who have just joined in me on the stream, if you can please hit the like button. A lot of times people come into the stream and we get into the conversation and we forget to hit the thumbs up. So if you could hit the thumbs up, that would be awesome. I have 9 people here with me tonight on the stream. Thank you for joining me here on BFS Bev. So we're talking about showing appreciation tonight. And as I mentioned, some people have a lot of, money. They have, they're wealthy. And you might know an individual who have done a lot for you, and this person is maybe less fortunate, don't have a car. And maybe this person has been coming to your house and just helping you out. Oh, love you too, sis. Thank you for joining me here on the stream. I just mentioned your name earlier. You're gonna live long. I was just talking about some of the tips that you taught me, as a wife, showing appreciation to your spouse. I learned a lot from my big sis, Lisa. And as she texted tonight, love you forever. I love you too, sis. And so, again, guys, hey, city girl. Yes. So thank you very much, everyone who has dropped in tonight. Again, this is an unannounced stream, so I do thank everybody who's here supporting the stream. Thank you, and welcome to BFS Bev. And also, what was I saying? I sometimes get distracted when the comments pop up, and I lose my thought of what I was saying. But I think I was talking about the right of this person who's less fortunate, and they've been coming to your house helping you out and stuff like that. And maybe this individual don't have like a car, and you're able to go out there and purchase. Oh my goodness. I'm going to touch on that just in a few minutes. Adventurous Life Squad, Crucian Meals and Saltfish and Johnny Cake Plantains, the works. Oh my God. Adventurous, guys, bear with me. Adventurous, this lady here, Crystal Christine, welcome to the stream. I'm here trying to talk about appreciation tonight, and Adventurous Life Squad is killing me dead with all these food that she's typing here in the stream. Guys, I'm Crystal Christine. If you guys aren't connected yet to her YouTube channel, please check her out. Check her out. And connect. When you guys come into the stream, I'll have left it open. Feel free to mingle. If you see another YouTuber that you don't have, connect with them. And thank you for the thumbs up as well. And a lot of people come into the live and we forget to hit the thumbs up. So please click the thumbs up if you can. And so as I was saying, with you know, if you are able, you know, to help this individual out, you're blessed with money, and you know this person have been coming to your house and helping you. Maybe that's a garden or something like that, and don't have transportation. And guys, when God has blessed you, He's blessed you to be a blessing to somebody else. And a lot of people are selfish, so that's why sometimes they don't show appreciation. They don't want to give. They just only want to receive. If you guys know me, personally, for those of you who know me personally, I'm not selfish. I like to give, you know, and help out others. That's how you're gonna get your blessing. Okay, guys? So Augustine Webster, welcome to the stream. I think this is the first time I'm seeing you in the stream, so thank you for joining me. Hit the thumbs up the stream. I was just here talking about showing appreciation. Tell everyone I said hi to. Tell everybody I said hello. And Adventurous Life Squad was here texting all kind of food and getting me distracted from the topic about about appreciation. So she was talking about Johnny cake and saltfish cake and all that good stuff. And then Lisa, mother of nine, just joined us, and you guys know, you know, she's a good cook. Everybody who has eaten from her knows that her food is good. So yes, we all can cook. Yes, I learned to cook at the age of 12. Mom was very firm on her girls learning how to cook, because she said, when you guys get married, you need to know how to be able to are you guys hungry? So we started off talking about appreciation, and this Adventurous Life Squad kind of went into texting about the food and stuff like that, and it kind of made the stream move into about instead of talking about appreciation, we started talking about food. But it's okay, because you can show appreciation with food. Yes, yes, guys. And so as I mentioned, you know, and so mom would tell us it's important to learn how to cook and stuff like that, because so when you get married, you can you know. I want somebody's bakes. Oh my goodness. Okay, so earlier somebody asked what's cruise and food. Now we have Aaron's going global, and if you haven't connected to her as yet, that's another new YouTube channel, guys. Please support. You guys will hear me calling out other YouTube channels while I'm here in the stream, and that's because I try to highlight others who are trying. As a matter of fact, DIY with Shanti, I haven't seen her in the stream tonight. I'm not sure if she's here tonight, but you know, if you guys haven't connected to her YouTube channel as yet, check it out. DIYWSHANTE, DIY with Shanti. Show support to Handmade. That's my daughter's YouTube channel. So let's stick on the topic of showing appreciation. And we got some feedback with showing appreciation with food, and that's good. Was this Sarah all? I'm a little bit lost. This was Sarah all the time. Sarah? This was Sarah. Okay, I'm kind of lost, but you know, maybe you could text again to help me out to understand what you're saying here. But if you guys want to comment below of other ways, Adventurous Life mentioned cooking a meal to show appreciation. Guys, any other ideas? I mentioned yes, I have one just came to my mind, a book. You could buy a nice book for somebody if you know they like reading, and you know, you just say, I appreciate you. Maybe they like shopping. You want to give them a gift card so that they could go in the store. You don't maybe know their taste, what type of things that they like, and you might give them a gift card and they could go in the store and buy something nice for themselves. Oh, hi, Soraya. I get you. Well, thanks for joining the stream. Excuse excuse me, say hi to everyone. I get you. I know who you are. Thank you for joining the stream and showing appreciation. You want to type one way you can show appreciation to your parents. You can comment below. Oh, hi. um, yeah, the kids are taking over. Welcome to the stream. The kids are learning technology and they're keeping up. Sometimes the kids they pick up the parents' phone and they are on the media. And thank you so much for supporting the stream. Say hi to everyone. So, guys, Crystal, you're still here with me. Thank you for supporting the stream. So, I mentioned earlier different ways of showing appreciation. Husband showing appreciation to their spouse and vice versa. You know, just not receiving, but also giving. Kids showing appreciation to their parents. And as I mentioned, I started the topic. My kids show their appreciation by writing me a letter. I also mentioned that, and I tell people like even if you don't have money, like a lot of times people say, oh, well, I don't know what to give him or her because I don't have money. A nice, heartfelt letter, that's also showing a nice way of showing appreciation. Some kids like to draw, you know what I mean? So they might sit down there and draw something nice for mommy or draw something nice for daddy to say, Mom and Dad, I appreciate you. You know, sometimes I remember when my kids were younger and they would, you know, come home with these drawings and stuff like that, and they would draw and put all these hearts and stuff like that on there. And you know, it really touched my heart to see that, you know, that this came from within. They thought about me in that way. And you know, if you guys know how I am, I like to hold on to things. So I still have some of those drawings with my kids that they did for me. And I couldn't just like toss it away. A lot of times people will say, well, you know, you don't want to have all these paper and stuff like that. But to me, they're sentimental because, you know, the kids grow up. My kids are older now. Yeah, a letter or note goes a long way. Exactly. So you could send like some people also, they are so funny. On Christmas, they wrap up something that's already mine and give it to me. You know, this is what family is about, you know, building memories. Flowers, I mentioned that, but that's also good. And sometimes people feel like you have to go out to the store to purchase flowers. Like if you have a green thumb and you like gardening, like I like gardening. I was out this weekend in my garden and I got bit by a wasp. That's another topic, but you know, that don't stop me from going out there and doing my gardening. So you might, you know, have like a nice like rose plant or something like that, or some nice flowers or something like that. Sometimes my daughter would go outside and she would say, Mom, here, pick a nice hibiscus and stuff like that and give it to me. You know, and I'm like, thank you, baby. I appreciate that. You know, I'm not going to say like a hibiscus. No, because the thought, you know, that she thought about doing that for me, you know, that showed that I was well thought of. And for me, that's showing appreciation as well. So there's so many different things. If you guys saw my last year, December, my dad's 75th birthday, we did a surprise cruise for him, and we had some t-shirts and everything designed. If most of you guys probably saw the video, and if you didn't, it's 11 kids. So my dad raised up 11 kids with mom and dad, and unfortunately my mom wasn't here to witness it, but I know that she would be very pleased to see that, you know, how she raised her kids, that, you know, we were able to give back, and we did that for our dad. We showed him appreciation, and dad was so surprised. And we talked about it, you know, after the cruise and everything like that. And he said he was so touched to see all the t-shirts. We all had on white t-shirts, and it said dad's 75th birthday. If you guys missed those videos, click on the playlist that says surprise cruise after the stream and check it out. And you know, we took him, we sailed to the Bahamas. It was like a 4-day cruise. And dad had no idea all his 11 kids, and some of the spouses were able to be there, and we were happy for that. And some grandkids were there as well. You know, and we went there and we celebrated the 4 days, and he spoke so much about the event. And you know, I was like, this is look, how are you going to have your parents working? They worked for you guys all these years when you were little kids. For those of you who have you know, parents that are still alive, and you're older, sorry, was okay, you're older now, and it's like nothing comes from inside to say, you know what, let me just go above and beyond to show appreciation to my senior parent. And you don't have to wait till they're old to show appreciation, you know what I mean? In this case, we did this for our dad, his 75th birthday. We were just so thankful to God that he was blessed with 75 years of life. And we wanted to show him, not just always saying that we appreciate you and we appreciate all the things that you've done. I mean, I'm sure he had stories when we were growing up, right? I have heard some of those with some hard times. My dad, he had to leave the island at some point, and he lived in Orlando at some point, and also in Boston, just to work and make a living to support his kids. So now that we're older, I mean, giving back to me, that's nothing. I would give whatever I can to my dad, and if it's my last to make sure that he's okay, I'll give it to him. Because I'm sure he did that for me at some point when I didn't even understand myself. And a lot of kids, they grow up and they are so selfish, and they're still in the mindset of taking and taking and taking from their parents. Nothing comes from within. So if you guys are listening tonight and you're feeling guilty with what I'm saying, anybody out there, if you know this is you, you know, don't wait till your parents are in the morgue and you're crying and weeping and things like that. Or don't wait till, they're sick in a hospital bed and they cannot hear you. Hi, welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining me. So we're talking about showing appreciation, and don't wait for that time, guys. I'm showing appreciation now. You're here today. Tomorrow is not promised. Today I could be doing the stream, and I don't know if life will allow me to be here tomorrow. So, guys, show appreciation to your loved ones. A lot of people are very selfish, ungrateful. And don't let that stop you from being a good person. Don't let that stop you from, you know, showing appreciation, to others. Because a lot of times, sometimes we hurt and we say, oh, well, so and so treated me like this. They didn't do anything for me, so I don't think I'm gonna do for so and so. What happened with one person doesn't necessarily mean the other person will treat you like that. So never stop being a kind person and caring and giving back to others because of how somebody treated you. Okay? Don't be like that. Just still be a good person. Be kind. Be compassionate. Be caring. Welcome to the stream. And like I said, guys, it is just sad, to see that some people choose to live like that. Hey, I'm a person, I sit down there, and when I see these situations, I tend to dwell on it for a while, thinking about it. Like, how could they? Because that's not me. I'm never going to be a selfish person, ungrateful, or forget the good somebody has done for me. That's one thing I will not do. Never. A lot of people, they do this. People help them. They go above and beyond for you. They try to make you happy. They try to make you feel like a king, a queen. Your kids, you go above and beyond for your children, and then you have kids growing up and they're so ungrateful. Like, that's awful. So, viewers, if you're listening to me tonight, Mom always said, give her roses while she's alive. You never know life. Exactly. It's important, to show appreciation when the individual is here. I know at funeral time, we see a lot of flowers. And I know funeral time is expensive. I know this because I lost my beloved mom. And there was a lot of people who remembered mom, and so they wanted to give. And that's cool, so they gave back. They gave back. And to show that they appreciated who she was, the life she lived. And guys, your legacy is important. So live a good life, because death, you know what I mean? None of us is exempt from sickness or death. We never know what days are last. And at your parting, you want people to remember you in the good that you did. And I know the reason I am the way how I am, that's because of the mother who raised me. When I say my mother, I am not forgetting my dad who was present. I say my mother because my mom was a stay-at-home mom. She raised 11 kids, and dad was most of the time, out there working and bringing bread to take care of the family. And she a lot of things that she would say, it stayed with me here, and it stayed here. And my dad too, he would talk to us, and always tell us, don't be ungrateful. You know what I mean? And Mama said, give her, yes. So it's not good to be ungrateful. If you know somebody was kind to you, and they only did good things to you, and they didn't have to. Nobody's obligated to do nothing for you, but they did it, right? How do you show appreciation to somebody? In their time of need, whether they're going through a difficulty, might be finances, relationship, health, you know what I mean? And you know about it. That's the time that you want to show up. You're just going to sit back and watch this individual go through what they're going through and not really see what you can do to help their situation. God forbid. I'm never going to be like that. I have people come to me, and I'm not a rich person, I'm not rich. I said I always tell people I'm blessed. People say, oh, you bet you're lucky. No, not lucky. I'm blessed. I'm blessed because I'm here and I'm able to speak to you tonight. And I'm blessed because I have never went a day since I've been here on this earth hungry. God has provided for me. And because he's blessed me and he has provided for me, you think I'm not going to give back to people, and show appreciation and be kind and help others? Never. I'm never going to be like that. So for me, that's just automatic because it was drilled in me growing up. And so, it's one thing if your parents teach it to you, but then you didn't hold on to what you were taught. You don't nurture what they gave to you. You stray away from it and you adopt a different lifestyle and you just live your life anyhow. Guys, that's not cool. And to be honest with you, it's sad. And I always tell people like this. It's not what you do now, you know what I mean? Because you could make a mistake and do the wrong, but what you do afterwards. How do you plan to fix it? You know what I mean? And you could tell yourself, you know what? I'm hearing this woman tonight. For those of you who are new here, maybe this is the first time you join into the live stream. And you've never heard me before. I have been doing several different live streams, but this is the first time you heard me tonight. And you're listening to this message. Maybe God allow you to be here tonight to hear from me. There's still an opportunity to do differently, And being intentional is not hard. You just tell yourself this, and then eventually you just do it, So I could say, you know what, I appreciate my kids. A lot of times parents feel like, my kids have to show appreciation to me. It goes both ways. Relationship is a two-way street, guys. A lot of relationships plunge like this, right? Because people think that it's one-sided, Parents can show appreciation to the kids too. Kids, you can show appreciation to your parents. Husbands can show appreciation to their wife, and vice versa. Wife, you can do likewise. Family members, brothers and sisters. If I appreciate you, right, and that just came automatic out of me, right? Ask yourself this question, why isn't this coming out of you? That's nothing to do with me, that has nothing to do with me. That has something to do with you. And so guys, a lot of people, they live their life like that. They like to be receiving and they like to say, thank you, thank you, thank you. Why don't you allow somebody to tell you, you know what I mean? Like to say it back to you because you did something for them, right? And that's what we're talking about, appreciation. There's so many different things that one can do. And I mentioned to you guys before, Bev can talk and talk and talk and talk. And you guys probably being like, wow, this woman is talking. But this is good information that I'm giving to the viewers here tonight here on YouTube. I have 10 people here on the stream. If you guys just joined me, thank you for joining me here on the stream. And if you can, hit the like button. And if you can share the stream out, why not? If you're new to my channel and this is your first time joining in, feel free to check out the playlist on my channel. And here at BFS Bev, positive vibes, we like to have fun. And you'll see reviews on my channel. You'll see, you'll see travel. You'll see some DIY projects. I promote my daughter's channel as well. And I also try to highlight other YouTube channels of people who are trying to grow and get themselves exposed here to the world. Not selfish, can help others. So appreciation. Yes, speaking about YouTube, even here on YouTube, you have a lot of people who their channel has reached to the stage of monetization, right? And they have other YouTubers who are trying to get to that status. And maybe this individual supported them on their journey, and now it's time for them to turn around, and that person shouldn't even have to ask them. They should be delighted to help in whichever way they can. And some of them are so selfish and they would not try to help others. I just say, you know what? Forget that individual and let me carry on. God is gonna bring somebody else in your path to help you. So don't lose sleep over that. Don't get all upset and all worked up and stuff like that, because you cannot change people. People will be who they are. Me personally, I'm a person, if I see that, I'm always giving and doing, and I'm not gonna stop being me. Bev is gonna continue to be Bev, right? But if I notice that I'm always giving, and there may come a time where I probably needed you in the sense of a word, a listening ear, an encouragement, maybe a meal or something like that, and you cannot show me that you appreciate knowing me or having me as a family member, a friend, a spouse, a mother, a daughter-in-law. Come on, guys. I mean, it's only natural. I'm not gonna be like inclined to be around you and be close to you and stuff like that. No, that's because, when you hurt me, I keep my distance. I'm not going to say that I'm never going to be friends with you or associate with you, but until you decide to show a positive attitude and behavior, I just don't want that kind of energy around me. That's just me. Everybody is different, and people are entitled to feel how they, whichever way they feel based on whatever circumstance that they are faced with. Let's understand that, guys. So I have 12 people here with me on the stream here tonight, and that's a lot, especially this time of the night. So welcome to BFS Bev. It's your favorite island girl, if this is your first time here tuning in on the stream. So we're talking about appreciation tonight. And I have been talking for a while here, guys. So I want to see some comments below here in the stream. Okay? So feel free to drop comments here and there. Showing appreciation. Some different ways how we can show appreciation. I saw comments about letters. I saw comments about a nice meal. I saw comments about wrapping up a gift. I saw flowers. I mentioned gift cards. There's so many different ways that one can show appreciation to others. I mentioned earlier when the stream started this beautiful party that you guys have saw. If you didn't see the video, go check it out after the stream. The last video that I just uploaded. It is important to teach kids gratitude and appreciation. Exactly, City Girl. A lot of parents, they don't do that. And then when the kids grow up and they become adults, they wonder, what happened? Why is this child like this? That's because you didn't teach them. My kids, I taught them from young. And I'm praying and I'm hoping that they will hold on to what I taught them. Thank you very much, Adventurous Life Squad. It is just so difficult when you're talking and sometimes you see in the comments you get distracted. So yes, I see you here telling City Girl to go ahead and hit the thumbs up the live, and share me out. I'm also on Instagram. If you guys want to connect on Instagram, you can also check me out on Instagram. So there's, like I said, a lot of parents, they don't teach the kids. They just allow the kids to grow up and just turn out to just be any kind of how. Like if you teach your child from young, very likely they will, even if they don't do every single thing you tell them, right? But like, if you really put your all into teaching that child, trust me, something is going to remain with them. As I mentioned earlier, my daughter, when she got that GoFundMe scholarship, that child got $10,000 scholarship to fund her for her first year at FSU. That was nothing but God. That was amazing. But it really warmed my heart when she said to me, Mom, I ordered some cookies to send to the Shergin Foundation. I said, wow. I smiled when I heard that, you know? And I'm always teaching my kids about giving back. I always tell them, don't just be a taker. Don't just be a taker. And so when you're taking, kids are like sponges. Exactly. You know what I mean? You know, you will eventually grow up to be an adult, and that's how you will be. You will just always just take, and nothing will come from inside of you to say, let me give back. You know what I mean? And when you give back, you show appreciation, and it could be different things. You might know that person like fruits or something like that. That's inexpensive, and we all need fruits. Fruits are healthy, you know, guys, if, for those of you who like fruits. You know what I mean? And you can go to the grocery store and get, you know, a nice fruit basket. And I know sometimes those might be a bit, you know, costly for some people. But you could go in the dollar store, get a basket, and put a nice fruit basket together and give this person and just say, I appreciate you. Different ways, you know. It might be a card. You know what I mean? It might be a thank you card to the dollar store. $1. Appreciation. You know what I mean? So guys, there's no excuse to say, oh well, you know, I didn't think about that. Yeah, well, if you didn't think about it and you're here tonight and you're hearing this message and you know that you're just a taker and you don't show appreciation, you know, to others after they've done so much for you, and just to show appreciation, period. You know what I mean? Change it up. Don't just remain like that. Great message. Yes, thank you very much, Crystal. It came out tonight because I was just thinking about some things, and I said, you know what? I'm gonna do a stream tonight, and I'm going to talk about appreciation, because there are a lot of selfish people out here. You know, a lot of selfish people. They just want to receive, and they don't give back. You know, and as I said, you know, it doesn't pay to live like that. You know, God like us to be givers. You know, the Bible said it's more blessing to give than to receive. You know, my mom used to always tell us that. You see, that stayed with me. She taught us that. Give. You know, and sometimes you give and people don't give back. Don't worry about that. Anytime it is in your power to give to somebody, to help them out, just do it. And don't expect nothing back, because some people, as I said, they're very selfish. And if you have to sit down there and look at some people, like how they live their life, you would just stop being a kind, giving, caring person, and we don't want that. The world needs more people who are caring, who are kind, and who knows how to show appreciation. We need more people like that. As I mentioned, I'm a mother of two. I have two young ladies now. They were once, you know, young kids. I have some young children who just chimed into the stream tonight. Koala World, welcome to the stream. Please hit the thumbs up if you can, and if you could share out the stream. We're talking about appreciation, and you know, it would really hurt me to see these kids now that they're older and nothing comes from inside of them after I have taught them and I've showed them, you know, guys, it's good to give back. I mean, if daddy's birthday is coming up, we take time and we prepare for him, if it's a Father's Day, or if it's just, we just want to just do something nice. You know, he worked hard, he took care of you guys, change pampers, feed y'all and stuff like that. You know, I teach them this, you know what I mean? And so they know. And now, even now that they're older, you know what I mean? I said, regardless to what, just always remember, guys, mom is mom and dad is dad. You understand? And there's just a level of respect we should always have for our parents, you know? And it should be automatic to come from within us to want to give back, show appreciation to our parents. We even have some grandparents. Let's talk about the grands. Grandparents who are playing the role like parents. Thank you all for being here. Thank you very much for supporting the stream, Shanice. I really appreciate everyone who joined me here tonight. Thank you and welcome to BFS Bev. We're talking about showing appreciation. So some grandparents, these grandparents already raised their kids, and they take on the role like parents once again, and they're raising these kids. And then sometimes these kids grow up and they're so ungrateful. They don't look back and say, well, you know what, grandma or grandpa did this and did that for me while I was growing up. They took care of me like mommy and daddy while mommy and daddy was busy out there working, trying to do, something for the family and stuff like that, right? They just take, 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 take. I mean, come on, guys. Give back. That's what appreciation is about. It's about giving back, not just taking. So, for those of you who have been raised by grandparents, let's not forget the grandparents who sacrificed. They didn't have to, you know, they really didn't have to, but they did, because they care and they just wanted to help out mom and dad raise you up. Here, there, at Adventurous Life Squad, good evening to you. Thank you guys very much. Thank you for joining me again, City Girl. Guys, if you don't have City Girl, I think she's new here in my stream. This is my first time seeing her. So YouTubers, while I'm here talking and the stream is open, feel free to mingle. We open the live stream. We want to just put positive vibes out there, but feel free, guys, to network with each other. There's no selfish business going on over here at BFS Bev, okay? So, as I mentioned, guys, we as a people, the world can be better when it starts with us. I'm responsible for myself. I'm responsible for Bev. You're responsible for yourself. So, if you want to walk around with the label of being selfish, ungrateful, greedy, unkind, all those ugly adjectives, that's totally up to you. I don't want to be like that. I want people to remember me and to know me as kind, caring, considerate. Probably a week or so ago, or two ago, that Hurricane Dorian hit the Bahamas, right? We got the warning here in Florida, but thank God we were spared. And I have a friend of mine, and she has family and stuff like that in the Bahamas. And I heard of the situation. So I picked up my phone and I called. I'm like, hey, is there anything that, I can do besides praying? You know what I mean? I appreciate her as a friend. So I'm going to call and extend my hand, whatever I can do. If she say, hey, Bev, can you bring a bag of rice? Can you bring some oil? Can you bring whatever I could help out with? I'm going to do it. That's how you get your blessings, when you give. Don't just want to take. A lot of people just want. They just want people to give them, and they don't give back. They just always saying, thank you, because they're receiving. They don't want somebody to tell them back, thank you. You know what I mean? And that's sad. It's sad. So parents, those of you who join me here tonight with young kids, teach your kids, teach them to show appreciation. Whether it is with a card, some people mention a little note. Some kids like drawing. Maybe the kids probably like being in the kitchen where mom is cooking, or in that case, if dad likes cooking, because they got a lot of guys who like chefing too. And the kids come into the kitchen and they want to help out in the kitchen and stuff like that. And they want to make this nice, maybe put together the plate to bring it from mom because they appreciate mom and everything that she's done. And let the kids get involved. Don't chase them out. A lot of times, sometimes parents be like, no, I don't want you in that. They let the kids them get involved and let them practice from now, because those kids are going to. I remember when they're going to turn into young adults. I remember when my mom had fell sick. Some of you know my story. Some of you don't. My mom had a stroke. And I decided to take a leave of absence. And at the time, I didn't have no more sick days available. So I had to take leave without pay. I didn't have any more sick time because my second daughter, while she was growing up, she had a history of bronchitis, and often I would miss work and I had to stay home with her. So, when mommy had fell sick, I didn't have sick leave available at work, but I said, this is my mother, and she raised us. She worked hard for us. Now she has a need. You think I would say I'm not going down there to go look about her? Guys, I'm telling you, I booked my ticket and I thought about the job after. See, it was automatic. I just thought about going down there to go see what my dad need helps with to take care of my mother. And I booked my flight. After I booked the flight, my husband said, did you call your job, honey? I said, you know, I didn't even think about that, but I'm going to call a job. And I let my supervisor know, listen, my mom, you know, fell sick and, you know, she's in the islands. For those of you who know me, you guys know, as I mentioned before, I'm an island girl, born and raised in the beautiful island of St. Croix. If you guys haven't visited St. Croix, USVI, make that one of your destination spot to visit the Virgin Islands. But so yes, I left Florida and I went down there to help out, and I was there during the summer. And I remember while I was there taking care of my mother, helping out, my eldest daughter, I don't remember how old she was. She probably was around 7, 8, somewhere around that age. And I remember one day while I was there taking care of my mother, while she was lying down in that bed sick, my child said to me, Mommy, I'm gonna take care of you like that, the way how you taking care of grandma. And I said to myself, my God, imagine this. And I'm hoping that I don't ever have to be in that situation. But you see how kids learn? Kids learn from what they see. So parents, if you selfish, your child is very likely going to be selfish like you. But if you're a giver, you know, your child will very likely, I say very likely because sometimes even though you try your best, some kids just turn out to be selfish and ungrateful, you know. Thank you for joining me, Augustine. We're talking about showing appreciation. So guys, you know, like I said, don't wait till a situation, you know, an unfortunate situation, you know what I mean, to it's so silly. Don't wait till an unfortunate situation to then say, oh, I want to bring flowers, I want to bring, you know, cards, or I want to, some people at funerals, right, they enlarge these big old photos and stuff like that of the individual, and that's cool, you know what I mean, that person again in the casket they can't see. If you know, you guys know I'm a photographer, right? And so I like photography and I like taking photos and I like to get my photos taken as well. So, you know, if you want to show appreciation to me, you can take one of my photos and blow the thing up, enlarge it, and wrap that thing up like Crystal mentioned, gift wrapping it. And just surprise me. I might be a photo I took and I didn't even think about it. And you just enlarge it and be like, man, wow, that's so nice. And you could show appreciation. I mean, it don't have to be to that extent, but there's just so many different ways. Plants. Some people like plants, you know. You could buy a plant and take it to somebody and show appreciation with a plant. So many different ways, you know what I mean? So guys, there's no excuse. You know, for those of you who it doesn't come automatic to you, change it up. Try to be intentional about showing appreciation to others. Okay? I still have 9 people here with me here on the stream. Thank you guys very much for joining me here. And BFS Bev. If you guys are new to my YouTube channel, please get to know me. I'm on Instagram, BFS Bev. It's the same name as my YouTube channel. And I'm also, I don't really use Facebook that well for networking. So yeah, if you want to connect further, check me out on Instagram, okay? BFS Bev. And you can also check out my videos that I have uploaded here, a different variety of different things. The channel mainly, I want to just be, you know, sharing fun things, enjoying life. As I mentioned, doing reviews and, you know, travels and DIY projects and that kind of stuff. So after the stream, you guys can go and check it out. But if anybody here with me, still here tonight, and you guys want to drop any comments, anything I probably missed, we were talking about showing appreciation, and I don't want to be here too long. I want to wrap up in a few minutes. But if you guys have any other tips that you want to drop a comment below of ways that one can show appreciation, please go ahead and drop your comments below so I can read it out. And if you guys missed what we mentioned earlier, when the stream is finished, you guys can go back and hit the replay button, and then you guys can hear what we were discussing here tonight, showing appreciation. Oh, let me talk about one more thing. I didn't mention that, and that just came to my mind. Pastors. Pastors. A lot of pastors, they go above and beyond for the flock at church. You know, some people are going through stuff and they call it pastors at different times of the night and stuff like that. And you know, some people do it at Pastor Appreciation Day, and even then, some folks, they don't even want to give back, so they probably might miss church that day because they don't want to give back. You know, so you know, there's different ways you could give back to let that man of God know that you appreciate him. You know, leading out and being in charge of the congregation that he's appointed to lead. Um, so there's different things that you can do. Maybe your pastor might like to eat, like Adventurous Squad mentioned earlier with the food, and so you know you could maybe find out bake a nice pastry or something like that for your pastor. I mentioned, you know, if you don't really know what type of food that they like, you can always get like a gift card and you know get a gift card and you know show appreciation, or maybe pay for like a dinner for him and his wife or something like that if he has a family, for if you can afford her family of four. There's different ways to give back, you know, showing appreciation, because you know a lot of times we're just always wanting to receive and we don't give back. You know what I mean? Showing appreciation is giving back. So um, that one just came to my mind of the pastors, and even at work, you know, sometimes you have like a supervisor, you have a director in charge of a certain department at your job, and you know, employee appreciation day. Yes, a lot of times we show, you know, employee appreciation day. That's good, but sometimes you don't want to wait for just that day. You know, sometimes you could be intentional and just maybe you're going out to lunch and this person, you know, sometimes they bring you lunch if you're having like a hectic, most times your work schedule is hectic, and they always bringing you lunch. And one time, I mean, just let that person see that, you know, you could go out there and buy some lunch and bring it to them too. You know, that's showing appreciation. Show that, you know, you thought about this person, you know, and I'm sure that they will also appreciate that. um, there's a lot of different ways one can show appreciation. I think I listed it out earlier. I don't know if I missed anything. If my viewers them here, anybody wanna join in and drop a comment here or two of anything that I probably missed, you guys can feel free to do so. And as I mentioned, that video that I aired, if you guys missed it, please check it out after the stream, the 60th birthday celebration. Um, Also, I have a playlist on my channel. It's called Birthday Celebration Ideas. But guys, don't wait just for birthdays, man. Don't wait for birthdays. But you could see some of the events that I have uploaded here on YouTube, and you know, showing different ways how you could appreciate your loved ones. And it doesn't have to just be your loved one. It could just be your neighbor. It could be, you know, somebody from your church or something like that. You know, just different ways of showing appreciation. You know, some people they have like my daughter, she has a gift of sewing, and so you know, showing her that I appreciate her, mother to a daughter. If I'm in the store and I see something that I find that, you know, this could be useful to her and I just want to show appreciation, I could just pick it up and bring it for her and say, hey, you know, okay, good night, thanks for joining me, I really appreciate it. And again, you know, so there's, like I mentioned earlier, also with the less fortunate gardener who doesn't have a car, and you have money and you could help this person out with transportation. That's also another way you could show appreciation. Good night, have a blessed week, love you, take care. And you know, so many different things, you know, one can do to show appreciation. Monetary, that's another way. A lot of people don't like giving away money. Guys, money come and goes. Don't be greedy, don't be stingy. And you know, so again, if you know somebody has, like, you know, a need, or even if they don't have a need, and you just want to show appreciation, you could put some cash in a, you know, envelope, and just say, hey, just wanted to appreciate you, get a nice breakfast on me. It don't have to be expensive. You could put a $20 bill or something like that and say, go to, you know, grab some Denny's or something like that, you know, on me, you know. And that's showing appreciation. So guys, ton loads of tips that was given to you tonight here on the stream. Um, Showing appreciation, it doesn't have to cost you. Again, as I mentioned, it could be by a simple note, it could be a simple letter, and those sticky notes that you can get in a dollar store. Like, you could sometimes, husbands and wives can write those to each others, and children can write those to their parents. And you could even do that at work too, guys. Put a note, and your supervisor's computer, you have a nice supervisor who's always looking out for you and going above and beyond for you. You can just leave a note there and say, I really appreciate you. It could be a friend that this friend. I mean, you don't have to like have a relationship where you guys talk every single day, but if you called on this friend, that this friend will be there for you, you know and then you're just always taking. Don't be like that, guys. Just see what you could do to give back, to show appreciation. You know what I mean? God loves a cheerful giver. So I thank you guys very much for joining me here on the stream. For those of you who are new, welcome to BFS Bev. I'm gonna wrap up the stream because it's getting late. So please, guys, again, to those of you who have been showing support by running my playlist, thank you from the bottom of my heart. I really, truly appreciate it. And to those of you who are new and you're wondering, what is the playlist? Well, we creators, we make videos and we put it on YouTube. And then what we do, we have a playlist where we pin all our videos. And some of my videos on my playlist, you'll see I have, some other channels that I try to help out, because I don't believe in being selfish and all about me. That's just not me. So I have the video pinned, and to help them out with exposure as well. So while I'm sharing, somebody may come across their video and maybe be able to check out their channel. So if you're wondering what the playlist is, when you go on YouTube, they have different tabs and they'll say playlist. So when you click on that, you could see different, videos and stuff like that I have uploaded, and you might come across a video or two of other channels that I try to highlight. And check it out for free. If you like what you see, you can show support to them. So thank you guys so much for joining me, and I think I'm probably gonna leave this stream open for a few minutes, just to leave it open so you guys could mingle. YouTubers who have YouTube channel, if anybody comes in and you want to look to see who's in the stream, what's going on, that's cool, you guys can do so. Gonna wrap up the stream, but I probably leave it open for a few more minutes. So thank you guys so much for showing support. And if anybody else if you have any other tips that you want to leave before we exit, or just want to say a good night, I want to tell everybody, have a blessed week. Stay safe out there. We live in a crazy world. Life is not promised to any of us. Today could be my last stream, and I want to be remembered positively. You know what I mean? So it's getting late and getting tired. Thank you so much, Crystal. Thank you for joining me and being here on this entire stream. I'm going to probably leave it open for a few minutes because I have YouTube channels that follow me from the other side of the world, and when we're going to sleep, they're waking up. So I'm going to leave the stream open for a few minutes, but thank you so much for showing support, and I really appreciate you. And to everyone else who have been here showing support, thank you so much, Shanice and Mommy's Corner, here showing support to me here. I really appreciate it. And I also had earlier Adventurous Life Squad, and maybe she checked out already, I understand. And DIY with Shanti, we're just wrapping up, and we're just saying hello, everyone. You all have a good night. Okay, well, maybe you were listening in. I didn't see you at all in the stream. So welcome to the stream. And we had a couple other people who dropped in tonight that's new. So you guys can feel free to look up and down the stream and see who you find. And again, let's just keep doing what we're doing. Stay encouraged. We will get there. Hard work pays off. To those of you who have YouTube channels and you're hoping to get there, it will happen. Faith, you believe, but you put in the works behind of it. So work hard and be encouraged. And we're here to cheer each other on. And let's not forget folks along the journey. A lot of people, when they get where would like to be, they forget the other people who was there for them. And that's never going to be me. I'm always going to be grateful. I'm always going to show gratitude and help out others in whatever way I can. So I want to tell you guys so much from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. Thank you for supporting this channel. Thank you for supporting this live stream. And again, guys, feel free to, I'm going to leave the stream open for a few minutes. And to those of you who just joined in, and you know, as I mentioned, you're new to YouTube and you're not sure what to do, once the stream is finished, if you guys want to go in and click on the channels that you're seeing in here and see who has a YouTube channel and check out their work. And guys, share out the videos. Yes, this is important that you guys share those videos out. A lot of times you're getting, oh, these videos are nice and great job and stuff like that on YouTube. That's cool. We appreciate that. But it helps us when you also share out the videos so other people could see. So as I mentioned, I'm wrapping up. I'm gonna leave the stream open for a few minutes because, you know, I have channels that follow me from different parts of the world, and you know, they might be able to come in and see what's going on. So I'm gonna leave it airing for a few minutes. But thank you guys very much for showing support to me, cheering me on and helping me out on this journey. I've been meeting a lot of amazing people here on YouTube, and I'm very happy. And if you haven't connected with me on Instagram, it's the same as my YouTube name, BFS Bev. So check it out. It's your favorite island girl here on YouTube doing her thing, cheering you guys on. And guys, remember, show appreciation. Just don't be a taker, but remember you can also be intentional about being a giver. Okay? You guys, good night and thank you for joining me.